In today's video, I'll be showing you the fastest methods to farming XP, cash, and spins in Jujustu Infinite. Since this game just came out, not everyone knows how to level up quickly or how to get a ton of spins. So I'll show you the ways I personally have been doing and the methods I've used to get to where I'm at. Of course, if you guys do end up enjoying today's video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We are so close to 10K subscribers, and it would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, let's get straight into the first method, which will be how to farm XP. I know a lot of people have already made videos on how to get XP and mastery fast, so I'll try my best to keep this part relatively short. I'm guessing almost everyone knows this by now, but missions are easily the best way to farm XP and levels. Now, there are 3 specific types of missions you only want to do. The rest, you can just skip them. These missions are capture the point, exorcise a cursed spirit, and defeat a curse user. I know a lot of other YouTubers say to never do these defeating curse user missions, but they're actually extremely easy and give a lot of XP. As long as you have a somewhat good innate, you can defeat them pretty fast, and I'll go over some good innates to use for PvE later on. When doing a mission, always make sure to pick your level of missions, since they give you better drops, and also make sure you only do 2 and 3-star missions. 3-star are the better and more rewarding missions, but there isn't too much of a difference, so just try to do both 2 and 3-star quests. Here, I'm going to show you a capture the point mission and show you just how easy they are. These quests were unfortunately nerfed a few days ago since they were just so overpowered, but even after the nerf, these quests are still amazing to farm. While inside the point, curses will attack you, but they do so little damage, you could really just stand still and it wouldn't hurt you. But it's actually best to defeat the curses that spawn, since first, they actually increase completion percentage inside the point, and second, they give you a bunch of XP, so you can group them up like I do, and just use a huge AoE attack to kill them all at once. Once the mission is complete, you'll gain almost 105,000 XP for doing very little work, and that's not including the extra XP you got from killing the curses. To boost your XP, always eat these pancakes. You should have a bunch of them if you've played for even a little while, and they will give you a plus 25% XP boost, and I know it's hard to see, but it lasts for 3 minutes, and you can have a max of 10 minutes, meaning if you just eat 3 of these pancakes, you will have 9 minutes of plus 25% XP. Now I'm going to show you guys the Exorcise Unregistered Spirit quest, and just how easy it is. These guys barely attack you at all, and like almost everything else in the game, they do little to no damage, making them easy to fight if you have high damage moves. Also, if you're wondering, I'm currently using Volcano along with the Curse Queen Innates, which in my opinion are both extremely good for PvE. Now, let's go over the Curse User mission, since it's pretty controversial on whether or not you should do this mission to level up quickly. In my opinion, I think it's a super easy quest. As long as you know how to parry and combo, you can defeat these guys within 40 seconds, I'd say. They don't have much health, or deal a lot of damage, and as long as you dodge away from their attacks and parry them when they rush you, they usually won't ever get a hit on you. Now, let's go over some good innates to use in PvE. By far the best innate to use is Volcano. It's easy to use, it's not too rare, it deals a lot of damage and also stuns the enemy a lot, making it easy to combo on them. I'd say Volcano is better at PvE than most special grade innates. But if you don't have Volcano, I'd recommend either getting a special grade or Hydrokinesis, which is pretty much the only other legendary near Volcano's level. Anyways, let's move on to how to farm cash quickly. This part should go by pretty fast. When farming money, don't do missions. It simply just doesn't give enough money. The best way to earn money is simply by selling stuff in your inventory. And if you were wondering, I'm recording this part while editing, which is why I'm a higher level than before. The best things you can sell are mission essences and armor pieces. These mission essences are very easy to obtain, and you actually don't use a lot of them during the main story. I'd say maybe around 100 to 200 are actually used, and as you can see, they can sell for a pretty good amount. And if you're ever desperate for money, you could also sell demon fingers. I've personally done this a few times when I had nothing else to sell, and since these give so much cash, it's kinda hard not to just sell them. But other than mission essences, the next best thing to sell are your unused armor sets. Some of these legendary sets can sell for a lot, and some, like this red patterned hoodie, are actually pretty easy to get. You could also sell the high-end era clothes, which are unlocked for free during the main story, but I'm also not sure if that's a good idea since I don't think they're obtainable after completing the story. Other than selling items, the next best way to farm cash is by defeating bosses. Since money is hardest to come by in the early game, and it's relatively easy to get in the late game, I think the best boss to farm is the Nightmare Fingerbearer. This boss on Nightmare is unlocked at level 195, and it's a really easy boss to beat as long as you know when to dodge. Even these higher level bosses that give a bit more money I'd say just take too long to defeat. But I haven't unlocked the Sukuna boss yet, so I'm not sure if he's any better, but for me I'd recommend just fighting Nightmare Fingerbearer, and just to prove to you that he's easy to beat, here's me defeating him. Also, make sure to always run away at the start of the fight, or you'll get hit by this AoE move, which can delete almost all of your health. And yes, this is sped up, but in total it took pretty much exactly 1 minute to defeat him. So yeah, he's really easy to beat, so I'd recommend fighting him for cash. You'll also get a ton of boss chests since it is on Nightmare. And other than selling items and fighting the Fingerbearer, I'd recommend also doing your storyline quests whenever you can. These quests usually are pretty easy, and they give a good amount of money, along with a bunch of XP. Anyways, now we're going to move on to how to get a bunch of spins really fast. To get the obvious out the way, codes are really good for getting spins. There's usually a new code every other day, and at the time of recording this video, there's around 5 codes currently. Of course, this can change depending on when you're watching, but the best way to find codes is either by looking it up online or joining the official Discord and checking there. I'd also highly recommend not to buy spins with Robux, since they cost a lot for such a little amount, when you can get them completely for free, so don't buy them unless you have money to spend. Now, the method I like to use starts with the AFK world. If you didn't know, this is a place where you can go AFK, as the name suggests, and you can earn free spins and crates. What I do is leave this on overnight while I'm asleep, and claim the rewards in the morning. With Premium, you can get 50% more stuff, so usually I get around 50 to 60 spins per night, meaning without Premium I'm guessing you get around 20 to 30. Something I found out a few minutes ago is that you actually don't need an auto-clicker to stay AFK in here. You won't be disconnected even after 20 minutes of not moving. After waking up and claiming my rewards from the AFK world, the next thing I do is complete my daily quests. If you didn't know, each main town in the game has 1 to 2 daily quest NPCs, and these quests always give you 10 spins. And these quests are always really simple and easy to do. For me, this one just asks me to clear up snow piles around the town. Some other quests may want you to deliver a box or defeat a few curses, but they're always easy to do. What I like to do is go to every town in the game and complete all of the daily quests. If you're a higher level like me, and have already unlocked previous towns, instead of running to them, you can actually fast travel there. This is done by selecting a quest from the town you want to go to, then warp to the quest. You'll then be teleported right next to the town you wanted to go to, and then you can just cancel the mission you picked up. I've already completed all of my daily quests around the map, so these ones here are on cooldown, and the full cooldown lasts for 16 hours. There's about 7 daily quest NPCs around the map, and if they do all give the same amount of spins, which should be 10, that means you can get 70 spins alone from the daily quests. If you have Premium and use the AFK world overnight, that's about another 50 spins, meaning you can get 120 spins very easily, and it takes little to no effort at all. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. If you've enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated, and we're so close to 10,000 subscribers, but yeah, I hope this video has helped you. So, until next time, see ya.